Alright, what's up guys, Dr. M3 here, and this is not the Superstorm or the Red Storm, but this is Thunderstorm. So one of the things that I've had this question is, compared to the Coupe, is does the Spyder crackle as much? We're going to test that today. So we're going to start the car here, and we're going to put it into sport mode. We'll start in sport mode, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to do a comparison between Thunderstorm, Superstorm, and the Red Storm. Let's see how this goes. You tell us what you think. It's hard to tell. It's close. I don't know. I think you're still crackles a little bit more. You're going to see when we do it. So I'm just going to do a quick shot up this road, turn around, and come back and see. One of the things I loved about the Red Storm was the crackles, right? And that just seems to go on forever. Let's see what's happening in the Spyder, in Thunderstorm. So third gear, 50 miles an hour. On the overrun, you get the crackles. But we're going to take the Superstorm out now, and we're going to make the same comparison, see if we agree. I think it's pretty close. And so I'm going to have my buddy here with me because I want the direct comparison. So now we're in the Superstorm, and we're going to see what difference it is. We've put this in sport. We're going to start in sport, then we'll move it into Corsa, and then go from here. Let's see how it does. And see what we get. So it does it. I don't think it's the same.
The exhaust sounds the same. The crackles don't sound
as loud. I agree. So that's in sport now. So you get that, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not very much.
You're getting the same amount of pops.
So you think it's the same amount of pop?
Yeah, it sounds the same.
But it's not as loud. Why? occasionally I'll get a few more. But guys, what do you think? I think so it definitely crackles. We get a few. So occasionally you get that.
Great.
But under the tunnel. So what I need to find out is the exhaust physically different, or is it software? Because you remember on the Aventador, they had the regular exhaust and then they had a sports exhaust and then they had a race exhaust. The sports exhaust was software, mostly software based.
Oh, really?
Yes, on the Aventador. One more video to do with the Coupe, but what do you guys think so far of the two Spyders? I think there's a little different, and I don't know. So, Dr. M3 here with my buddy Matt. You've seen him on the channel before. We are in the Red Storm. This is part 2 of the comparison of the Roadster, Spyder really, and the Huracan Coupe, and the crackles. We call them crackles per minute, CPM. I heard this yesterday, I like it. We're gonna be talking about CPMs. So there's no question in my mind that, and I was thinking about it, that the Coupe crackles an awful lot more than the Spyder, and I thought it was in my head. They both have the factory sports exhaust, but I think the Coupe crackles a bit more. So I'm gonna do a little bit like I did yesterday, second gear, you know, about 3,000 to 3,500 RPMs. You tell me what you think. That thing just crackles a ton. I'm gonna put the windows down. It's got a little bit more wind noise, but that's okay, because we have a mic on the camera that's on the exhaust. And I want you to tell me what you think. So listen, second gear. It just crackles and it just goes so much longer. They're like, I don't know, what would you count? That's like a 10 count crackle? On the Spyder, if I get 4, I've never heard that. So now by the time you're listening to this, you would have seen the two Spyders, Thunderstorm and Superstorm.
At first I thought the convertible, the Spyder, you just complained because maybe you couldn't hear the echo through the car because it was an open top. But there's way more in this one, like counting wise.
Kanye, it's like lots more count. Para, 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 para.
And I don't know why, I can't explain it.
But I have a little surprise for you, which you will like. I'm gonna give you a teaser of it but I just need to get a little bit more.
So it's like a solid 3 seconds.
Yeah, the little teaser, you may have heard something else maybe stalking me. You can't see it right now, but yeah, that's gonna be the surprise.